In this example, we will look at a married couple filing jointly with one dependent. To determine their adjusted gross income, we'll take the gross income minus the adjustments. For this couple, the gross income is $120,000. The adjustments are $6,000. Taking $6,000 away from $120,000 gives us an adjusted gross income of $114,000. We'll now look at the taxable income, which is the adjusted gross income minus the exemptions plus the deductions. We'll start by first determining the exemptions. From the tax table, you can see the exemptions for a married filing jointly is $3,700 per person. Because this family has $3,700 and times 3, we'll get an exemption of $11,000. To determine the deductions, we look at all of the possible deductions. We're going to add up the mortgage interest of $12,000, the property taxes of $1,500, charitable contributions of $1,000, and get a total of $14,500. Notice we weren't able to deduct the medical expenses. This is because we cannot deduct them if it does not exceed 7.5% of the adjusted gross income. For our example, 0.075 times 114,000 means we would need $8,550 of medical expenses in order to be able to add them into our deductions. When we look at adding together our exemptions and our deductions, we get a total of $25,500 being subtracted from our adjusted gross income. This is going to give us our taxable income of $88,400. With a taxable income of $88,400 for married filing jointly, going to the marginal tax brackets, we see that falls within the 25% tax bracket. But remember, only a portion of this is going to be taxed at that rate. To find that portion, we'll take $88,400 and subtract it from the lower end of this bracket, which is $69,000. So $19,400 is going to be taxed at a rate of 25%. For the remaining two brackets, we're going to be taxed at the full range. So we take $69,000 minus $17,000 to get $52,000 taxable at 15% and $17,000 taxable at 10%. To determine our tax liability, we're going to add up each of these amounts. 10% of $17,000 is $1,700. 15% of $52,000 is $7,800. 25% of $19,400 is $4,850. Summing these together gives us a total tax liability of $14,350. To determine the tax due, we'll figure out our tax liability minus any tax credits. From previously, we had our tax liability of $14,350. Taking out the tax credits that we have here of $400 gives us taxes due of $13,950. To determine what percentage of our income this is, we'll take our $13,950 of taxes divided by our gross income, which in this case is $120,000. This gives us a decimal of 0.11625, which rounded to 2 decimal places will give us 11.63% of our total income is in taxes.